Howdy everybody, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system. Am I breaking into this video or am I just starting up with this? I'm probably just starting up with this. Anyway, it's Friday the 13th. And you know what that means? It means that I'm not doing anything. Howdy everybody, it's me, Manic Mark. But stick around anyway for the really horrible records I'm going to display at the end of this video. I'm just going to complain, do some complaining. First of all, I got to say Friday the 13th is coming up. It's just like I was there and then I was gone. I just can't help it. Just things changed here and I just got to take care of stuff. On Friday the 13th, everybody else is having fun. I've checked out as many pieces of art as I can find online, and people are doing good stuff and better stuff. And it just looks like a whole lot of fun. They're going to have a whole lot of fun tonight. Is anybody doing anything live? I haven't kept up. I've been working. I know, it's embarrassing. But yes, I've been working and I've been doing paintings for the book, this thing I got to get done. I'm just, okay. I'm pretty excited about it. So I've been, that's it. But I stopped, never mind. Go on. Okay, what's the story? My dog, Hoover. The pug. Oh, did I update you all on Mr. Burns? He's still with us. Hey, Mr. Burns, come here, buddy. Mr. Burns came down the steps all by himself. Come here, buddy. Come here. Right here. Come here. Come here. Say hello to the people. Oh. Hello, people. It's funny we should be talking about dogs, because Mr. Burns, he almost expired because of some weirdness. And then we took him to the new vet, and the new vet couldn't figure it out. Nobody could figure it out. And they took the narcotic pain medication for about 2 weeks. And we thought that was the end of him, but it wasn't. He just stopped, it got better, and here he is. The old-timer, Mr. Burns. Yep, came down here by himself to see me. Here, we're talking about records. And do you know anything about the Soul Cowboy record? But this is the time of year, you probably heard me talk about it before, that Hoover comes down with the allergy thing. There's something in the air. It's mold, it's a plant spore. I don't know what it is, but every year in the fall, for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month or so, somewhere in there, might be longer. This year there's been more rain. And life, it just catches up and you got to do stuff. Anyway, I wanted to thank good old Salty for this fine helicopter shirt that he sent me. Salty. He's on YouTube. He's a very nice young man. And he does interesting videos about just everyday life subjects on Salty's channel. The main thing is I'm interspersing this video, I'm breaking into this video with other videos where I just go on and on and on and I complain about the vet and Hoover. Howdy, it's me, Manic Mark, breaking into this video with this video because there's the story of what happened when I went to the vet. 94 degrees outside. I don't have any vehicles that have air conditioning. I just never. They've always broken or whatnot. I've never had one anyway. It's okay, but the pug, Hoover, it's sensitive to heat anyway. Right, so I think I'm going to drive the green Jeep with the top off because there's more air blowing. But he's like, oh my God. And his allergies, I'm just going to insert little bits. It went on forever. I'm just inserting bits of it. So it's going to make no sense, probably. Or maybe it's going to make more sense. He starts itching, okay. The first time he happened, he's itching and itching and itching and itching, and he's biting and biting, and pretty soon he's bit his paws like they're bleeding, okay? I took him into the vet, and the vet is like, try Benadryl. Okay, no, Benadryl doesn't work. Well, try this medicated shampoo. Okay, no, that doesn't work. I've been dealing with this he's 9 years old now, 8 years, okay? This is the 9th year. I had to cut that part out because I was just like, oh my God. So we finally get to the vet and, oh, that's right. I'm cut that part out because I got to back up. Anyway, and went to the bad end of town where you can find good records, but you can also get shot pretty easily. Okay. Probably mispronounced it. I don't have the bottle with me anyway. So they give you that. But now that he bites his paws, and they give you antibiotics and a steroid, okay, and that clears it up. But one bottle of that stuff, given as they prescribed it, is not enough to get him through the season, okay. Oh, right, on to the records. Let's just start with a great cover on a budget. It's Waldorf, king size. Just a big time budget, small time budget label. Anyway, cut it out. But that's a fun cover, don't you think? Fun cha-cha cover. It's coming on again anyway. Guide the backup, okay. Oh, okay, so what I do is before we go to the vet, I take the dog outside, like Hoover, go, you know, do your business. We're going to go to the vet. We're going to get in the green Jeep with the top off because the air's blowing through. I've had a beer. Can you tell? It's only 1.5. I haven't even finished it. It's Africana beat Bert Kaempfert. Anyway, I've got this record, but this isn't the cover. This is the Columbia Record Club cover, apparently, for this album. So I picked it up. It was $1. That was $1. That was $1. This was $1. Oh. And then when I tell him, like, well, you give me the bottle of steroids, and I don't give them to him like you prescribe. I break them in half, and I spread them out, because when he's itching, he just needs to get through the season, because he's going to itch through the whole thing. So if I can stop him from itching, he won't get bloody, and he's comfortable, okay? But they don't want to do that, because there's something about it. You give the steroids a lot of it up front, and then you wean them off. I don't know anything about this. I'm sure you real record collectors that stop by to see me fumble around with these things will know what this is. I just hadn't seen it before, and I don't find stuff like this. It was in the dollar bin. But on the back, I noticed that whoever this is, Frank Zappa's name's mentioned on the back, like Uncle Remus. There's a couple Frank Zappas on here, like this guy wrote them. George Duke wrote them. I don't know. I'm fumbling here. But that's why I picked it up. So then I put over, oh my God. So I want to cover the console with a little blanket because he's always right on top of me, you know? So there's this metal console between the seats, and I don't want him to have to kind of sit on the metal. So I forget the blanket and forget the keys, and so I put him in. I go upstairs, I come down, I got the blanket. I go to put the blanket in. He doesn't like being left alone, and he poops all over all the two front seats. The Homesteaders. It's a private press. It's a private press album. It looks like a gospel album, but it's not. There's the Homesteaders. I think it's some kind of choral folk group. Probably won't like it, but because there's reasons for it, I'm sure, but nothing else I tried fixes the dog. And in my mind, in my logic, it's not steroids. It's not applying steroids in the typical. And there's one guy on the back apparently that sang bass on one song that put his photograph on the back. Oh, he did, yeah. But it was nice that they were kind of hard. Just put little. Never mind. Cut that part out. Troy Shondell, Island in the Sky. Oh, now I think I remember. It was $1. Yeah, I think I know. That was like a one-hit wonder or something. I don't know. I have no idea. The Bridges Quartet, I have a lot of their records, but this one's falling out of the bottom. So, anyway, I clean the poop up out of the Jeep, and we drive there. It's really hot. He's panting. He's pushing on me. Oh, my God. He's so difficult in the car. That's all I've got to say. Hoover, difficult. Anywhere you take him, he's just, Jesus, okay. This one, oh, my God. You know, sometimes I get up to the checkout. This was $8. This was on the dollar bin. I can now, and I get up there, it's like, oh man, I think maybe I have it, but I can't remember. I hate buying a record if I have it. Went to a new vet because Mr. Burns, the vet, didn't guess what he had. I don't know. My wife felt good about her, so he took him in there. $171 later, you got to give him the medicated shampoo, the medicated spray, the medicated foot pads, foot wipes, wipe his feet off. Vitamin E capsules. Well, you can't give them the over-the-counter. You got to give them the dog vitamin E. Okay, put that on the ticket. And more. Oh, the I don't know nothing about it except that whoever these guys are, they cover Proud Mary and Mrs. Robinson. Good Morning Starshine. Midnight Cowboy. That doesn't sound like Soul Cowboy. That sounds like Easy Listening Cowboy. So she's like, well, no. Let me think about. Okay, well, what we can do is we'll give them a steroid shot. It will last for 7 days. This is kind of curious. Symbol Records. I've never found anything on a Symbol label out of New York City. It's Inez Fox. I don't know anything about her. It was a fun cover on a label I've never heard of. It's got to be some kind of jazz thing, I think. Don't know for sure. That's what I asked for when I came in here for the $160 visit, was the steroids. But first, sir, we have to give him a blood test because the dog his age. We have to make sure his liver's okay. Let me just figure out how much this is going to cost. Get all excited. It's not what you think. It's a gospel album. Anyway, the bottle of joint medicine for the other thing he's got with the kneecaps. Well, what the other vet recommended is not what we recommend because it doesn't have this in it. Well, put that on the ticket. And, oh, have you tried Benadryl? No, Benadryl doesn't work. I'll tell you the whole story. It says Elgart, and a curious cover, half satin, half Latin. That could be fun. That's a fun, I've never seen this Elgart album. That's a fun cover, I like it. The Outsiders, happening live. I don't know who the Outsiders are, but there's some kind of 60s, I hate to say Beatles knockoff, but that's what they look like. $180 on top of the $160 we spent on Saturday. And I know a bottle of pills is like $9. You know, a bottle of steroids. This was $1 for men only. That's James Mansfield, and I know I've got this one, but the record looks like it's pretty clean. I don't know if my copy has a clean record, so I picked it up again. Themes from the movies featuring great Hollywood vocalists and orchestras. That means, well, give him this over the prescription antihistamine. Have you tried that yet? JJ Jackson. I don't know who JJ Jackson is. It's on Cala Records out of New York City. All arrangements by JJ Jackson. Go on. Soul Power, Richard Groove Holmes. It was $1. I picked it up. Ray Anthony show. That's a nice early Ray Anthony cover, isn't it? It's just a nice kind of like a... And I said, well, you know, the dog's going to get older, and this problem's not going to go away, and he's going to have this stuff, so why should we even bother to test? I'll accept the liability for what's going to happen here. I can't sort this. Oh. Not a ding-dong darn. Happy Heart. I think I've got this one. I don't know. I couldn't pass it up again because there's a cover of Obla Di Obla Da and Hey Jude. And she gave me the same thing. You know, we got to give them a lot up front. We don't like to give them the steroids. Oh, no. You know, if an animal is miserable 1 month out of the year, for an entire month biting himself until he bleeds, he can't sleep, it's so bad he'll throw up. He gets sick, he can't sleep, he gets sick, he throws up. Then you got to do it. That's all I'm saying. If you guys, I tell them this all the time, if you don't have a better idea, then do the thing that works. We'll take the risk and hope for the best. But the so I have what? I can't. I have to do it. I'm there, right? So I know what's going to happen is after a week, it's not this the allergy thing's not going to be done. We're going to have to take it back, and it's going to be like, sir, that'll be another what, $60, like an office visit or something. The DeMaria Sisters. Oh, I hope I don't have this one. I'm afraid I do. Cha 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 Italiana. I think I do, and it's a good album. Picked it up again. I know I don't have this one. Don't recognize the cover. Cecil Lloyd. Piano patterns. Here's Cecil on the back. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's get right to the records. It's Rene Touzet. I'm positive I've got an album. Dynamic Jack McDuff. Who's Jack McDuff? With the big band of Benny Golson. Bud Shank, you know, Bud Shank, this is like not a good cover, Mr. Bud Shank. If an interdimensional cat, if you could locate an interdimensional cat, would that, oh man, Walter Wanderley, one of my favorite space age pop organists. I don't know. And last but not least, it's another Truckers album by the Nashville Singers and Players. And the last one I bought had a funny cover with the... And these are the exact same models. I bought this because of Ken's leisure suit. It's not the way the joke goes. The joke is, do interdimensional cats play with string theory? That's it. I just made that up. Pants America. That's the store I want to start up, where there's nothing but pants and leisure suits. This looks like a Private Press album. It's Brunswick. I think they just pressed it. 1975. I believe it's a funk record. They're wearing the funk clothes on the back. The guys are wearing the funk clothes. A beautiful Les Baxter cover, Midnight on the Cliffs. I think I got this one. But it was so clean I had to save it from the 50-cent bin. Another Pickwick album. It's the Gents, an organ, simply titled an organ. It's Mort Lindsay on dot. I've got this one. It's a lounge album, sort of, more or less. This must be Plaz. I don't, Plaz Johnson. It seems like I've got this one, but I can't remember. This is a stunning cover. Sugar Time. Stunning photograph. Stunning women. The McGuire sisters. So pretty. Just a great cover. A reason for that, because they're watching Miley Cyrus. Found it today for about $3 or $4. It's the Harpo album. Harpo on Mercury. You know, the Marx Brothers, and one of the Marx Brothers, Harpo. See, I'm not here to do anything. It's stupid. Bob Wills. Why is this the last record? The cover's kind of chewed up, but it's a nice cheesecakey cover. Georgia Gibbs. I'm pretty sure that's not her. Now the thing turns off. Now, okay, so, oh, well, I gotta finish the story. It's a cruise ship record, the Royal Caribbean. It's Jose Maria. I bought it because there's a cover of Going Out of My Head and Light My Fire. I got to take the pug back today in the 90-degree heat. He has real issues in the car. Like, it's like the anxiety, the separation issues he has in the house go on forever when you get in the car, because every time you stop at a light, he thinks you're going to get out and leave him, and he's like, ah! And people at the car next to you look at you like, what are you doing, stabbing your dog? Like, no, he's... Peter Gunn on Lion. Aaron Bell. It's Aaron Bell covering Mancini's. This is just crazy. Minty Records. Minty, M-I-N-I-T, Min-It. Mr. Burns Lives. Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know that being true, you know that that be a lie. If I was to say to you, go love become a funeral fire.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Like the Saturday night on fire. Dum, 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 dum.
The time to hesitate, it's true. The time to wallow in the mire. Say that we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Come and light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come and light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Come on, baby, light my fire.